what's interesting is they're going into the music section.
No, that's what I'm saying. Sonic Fox will change the music.
Yeah.
So that way he can hear the music he trains with the character that he has. They'll help him get pumped up.
That's an interesting choice.
So yeah.
Now Manny's doing the same thing. Huh.
I think he's going to go.
This is truly top level play.
The Dynasty Warriors mix of the Ryu Hayabusa theme.
Yeah.
Very good theme, mind you. It has a very good theme.
Yeah, it's interesting. And these two, I'm not sure if these two have played each other in past tournament. I'm thinking TFC. I'm thinking.
They have fought twice, I believe. At each TFC, I believe.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. And I think Manny got the best of them both times, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And obviously what we're going to see from Manny is definitely classic Hayabusa. And with Sonic Fox, it'll be interesting who he selects, because obviously he plays Hinoka, he plays Christy, he plays Rachel, and he's definitely known for Mary Rose.
But he's really made Mary Rose his own.
Yeah.
Whereas like the other two, Christy and Rachel, were more like borrowed
from his brother.
Yeah.
Even though he was the original one to find all the cheap stuff with cheap, I should say, quotes with around that with Rachel.
I was talking to Master earlier as well, and I brought up the fact that he's very much like me, where we are character specialists.
Yep.
But we very rarely have any other characters we can joke around with, but we can't really like play at their level.
Yeah, yeah. And they're going right into it.
Right into that.
Good setup from Master there.
That crouch dashing round like ready fight moment with Hayabusa is very, very good for Hayabusa.
It's a guess.
You got a solid mix up, and in both cases he generally will win out, even if he loses.
And Manny has a very interesting style when it comes to playing DOA. It's very aggressive, very in your face, and he's also still great at spacing and defense. It's a very unique style. Good counter throw, good option, good low.
I think Sonic Fox thought he was going to go for the parry, decided to throw, and then got eaten with the high counter damage.
Yeah, and being at like less than 2% of your life left, it's pretty much a guess which way you believe your opponent's going to go, especially in the first round. Good stun reset. I like it. I like it. Good hold.
Master does that a lot too. He'll come out of the stagger, and he'll be doing his handstand.
And that Mary Rose sidestep is
reminiscent of DOA3. It's gonna hurt.
Oh, what a hold. What a slow escape. Most people don't try and slow escape and hold there.
Able to stagger escape properly.
Yep.
Trying to parry.
Wow.
Saw the forward forward kick coming. That's really interesting.
Good punish. And obviously, Hayabusa has the wrestler class of punishment throws.
Well, he does that forward throw a lot because it's actually an unholdable attack.
Yeah.
He can force tech you up if you tech up, and it's unholdable.
Yeah. And you can see the evolution of this match where Sonic Fox chose not to bite on the first stun there, whereas before he held from the handstand attack.
Going for the marionette wheel.
Oh, and that was interesting. That could have been a back turn setup. I'm sure Manny will take that into the lab later.
And that was because the marionette wheel uses the free stepping system, which can make characters go off axis.
Yep.
More so than a normal sidestep, command sidestep.
Yep.
So he kept going forward, and that's why he ended up being back turned.
Good combo from Sonic Fox there. And this guaranteed
This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt.
And this could kill.
This could kill, actually.
And it does. Wow. Crowd gets hype after that one.
They saw the Izuna coming and they knew.
Yeah, sometimes you forget how much damage that does. It's a very strong combo. And Sonic Fox is right back in it. Not phased at all.
Yeah, Sonic Fox is well known for having experience to not be having tournament jitters.
Yeah. And that's one of the interesting changes made to Hayabusa is with his quarter circle back punch attack, which used to leave him at plus or advantage, and now he's negative. So it's a different type of meta that he has to deal with, and Sonic Fox takes that first round, or first match, I should say. Interestingly enough, Lopido, another old school player, coming up to Master, who's an old school player, for some advice. Definite coaching opportunity.
I was about to say like, Master could still come back, but I think the stage.
Yeah.
The stage is going to dictate this match, honestly, a lot more than the character matchup. I think Manny's always hoping they get that random luck of getting the dragon stage, the house. If so, it's going to be very, very difficult for Sonic Fox to make it out alive. And unfortunately, we didn't get a ceiling stage.
No ceiling stage. Change the costume, though, so we'll see. It's an interesting costume, too.
That's the superhero pack, I believe.
I think Manny's got to make an adjustment here when he's in a situation where he's -2 or -1. Good
He's
option.
not falling for that throw.
Yeah, he's not. And I think sometimes it's a bit of a reactable thing when you see it offline, the mix-up.
I was just sidestepping at that point, but
yeah,
he could have done the sweep, so he probably does.
Good punish. And you see Manny is playing a little more defensively, not quite rushing in like he was previously in the last match.
Well, he hasn't really been able to get his flow going whenever he does get in.
Yeah, we haven't quite seen the offense we've come to expect from Master. And this is going to be tricky. He's against the wall, stunned again, and this will be big damage. It's going to be a setup here. Good option from Manny.
Oh.
Goes for the high crush launch.
Master told me yesterday that he was trying to, he wasn't so much trying to win as much as he was trying to prove that he stays, that he's still alive.
Yeah, certainly. But I'd like to at least see him get around here in this second game.
It's going to be difficult, though.
Yeah, certainly.
He could certainly do it.
Did he just stare at him?
Yeah, he taunted him, and then he held, because it was a normal hit, he was able to hold the follow-up punch that's normally a natural combo.
Yeah, wow. If I could see a rematch between those two offline, I'd love to see it first to 5.
Why not first to 10?
Yeah, first to 10 too. I'd definitely like to see it. And obviously with our next match, Sonic Fox is going to stay on and face Sweet Revenge. And Sweet Revenge has quite a bit of experience versus the East Coast crew and Sonic Fox in general.
Anybody want a copy of DOA?
We have E getting the crowd hype, offering out free copies of